start with regards to the issue, the plight of my people in the Beune West local government area. As you are aware, in the last 3 weeks, 30-something and almost 40 people have been killed without any intervention by our security operatives. We appreciate the respite we have enjoyed for a while now from the actions and operation of the Operation Wellstroke, but something seems to be happening now because these bandits have adopted a guerrilla style warfare. Now it is important that our security operatives and the military begin to adopt and counter these actions of these marauders in the same manner with the right technology and the right equipment. That is one of the things I think we need to do. These issues are coming up, we keep raising them every day, but we're not sure whether our security operatives have the right equipment, have the right technology to begin to engage with these people and whether they're motivated enough. Because we hear of cases of kidnaps and there's no immediate intervention. We need telecoms operatives, the telecom companies, and the superintending, the regulator in that area, to begin to realize they also have security architecture that needs to be put in place to be able to enhance the performance of our security agencies. And this is something that I believe needs to start to be done immediately. And with regards to the issue of the IDPs, there was a commitment made by the Vice President on specifically the 18th of May 2018, where he said, and I quote, that 10 billion naira had been approved by the President for resettlement and reconstruction of areas across the country affected by herdsmen attacks. But as we speak, not one kobo of that money has been released in Beune, Nasarawa, Taraba, or any other areas of the country that I'm aware of. And that's one of the things that I have requested for in my motion, along with the provision of resources for NEMA in the budget sufficiently to be able to enable them provide monthly interventions for IDP camps across Beune, Nasarawa, Taraba. My colleague amended it to include other IDPs across the country, because I do not understand why in one part of the country monthly intervention is being provided by NEMA, but in other parts of the country who are faced with the same circumstance, this is not the case. So this, I believe, is not equitable, and this is part of what we have requested for, and of course we have requested for immediate intervention by NEMA in the plight of these people.
Continue to pretend that nothing is happening. We cannot fail to continue to defend the country. Like you rightly said, the leadership of the National Assembly constituted a high-powered committee to come up with reports or a resolution or solutions to the security problems. These reports have been put together, passed by the whole House, and the same have been submitted by the Right Honorable Speaker to Mr. President. And I believe that Mr. President is going to look at it with the security chiefs and find a way to implement some of the suggestions or advices made by the National Assembly. My advice to Nigerians, as it is now, is that we have to be vigilant. We have to continue to observe whatever is happening in our neighborhood. Just like COVID protocol, security protocol equally demands that we avoid crowded places too, because these insurgents, the bandits, tends to like to attack, where the crowds are gathered and all of that. People must ensure that they continue to collaborate with security personnel by giving information. We cannot continue to just be talking about it in the press. creating apprehension, unnecessary apprehension. All this information that we have is better given to the people who are going to provide the solution, rather than passing the information to people who won't do anything about it. So we need to develop that, synergy with the security agencies and ensure that we pass information as quickly as possible of any suspicious gathering, of any suspicious movement in our neighborhood to the police. I must commend the people of Beune State for their resilience, for their commitment, and even the government of Beune State